Welcome to this edition of Big Scott 35 Gaming, where today we're going to do a box opening of Days Gone Collector's Edition, which we got a few goodies in here, including a statue, which I'm really interested in seeing. And can't wait to get in. Let's see what I got. This edition of Big Scott 35 Gaming, where today I'm going to talk about what I'm playing right now and do an unboxing. Every other month I'll do a pickups, so I did one last month, so I'm not going to really go through. I haven't really picked up all that much because I only pick up when I want to play outside of the retro gaming boxes I get in. But I'll start off with what I'm playing, or what I have played since the last time we talked. In the retro Rec Room box, I got this game right here, Baldur's Gate. So I put it in. I put all the games in to see what I want to keep, and man, I started playing this, and I really like it. It's got a little bit of a grind to it, but these are the type of games that early on playing I really lost interest in, but this one's kind of kept me in with it. I'm actually playing with, I think maybe this character right here. I'm playing with a sorceress. I haven't got that deep into it. Like I said, I don't have a lot of hours that I can put into just sit down and playing games. I work 12-hour shifts. My days I'm off. I have other hobbies. I have other things that I have to get done on those days that I'm off. And it's only going to pick up from here on out for the next month or two. So, but I have been playing a little bit of this and really enjoying it. And I want to let you know, yes, I got a game out of that box. And yes, I do play them. At least check them out. And this one, I'm more than just checking out. I'm actually playing it. Don't know if it's going to be a playthrough, but the last time we did a box opening was for this game right here, MLB The Show. I opened up the MVP edition. Been playing this. Again, not a lot of hours. I probably played 4 or 5 games. I have not played any online. I've just played one-player Dynasty mode. Just to let y'all know out there, if it's a game that you're thinking about picking up, if it's not something that you have to have, like for me, I collect them. As you know, I'm a huge baseball fan, so I like to collect these. But if you have the last editions, I don't see a reason for picking this up. I have not seen anything that makes you go, I have to get this year's edition. Graphics, everything's pretty much, I haven't seen any difference. Last year was some big differences with how the ball flew and all that. I haven't seen enough this year to warrant to make you go out and get this one. And by the way, I'm using a new camera today, so if it looks a little different, I don't have my microphone hooked up to this camera. My laptop that I usually use in this room for some reason is not working today. So it gave me a reason to pull out my new camera I bought and give her a try. I like the way it looks. I hope the audio is better. It works okay with it. The next game, I have this actually in my PS4, which I'll probably have to take out today to play this other game that we're going to unbox. So far I like it, but I think I like the original Far Cry 5 better. Of course, I'm talking of the New Dawn Far Cry. I went over this with the pickups. I haven't gone too far into this. We've gotten to meet the twins, and they tweaked the gameplay a little bit, and how the weapon wheel looks the same, but like how you craft them and all that stuff, I just not enjoying that. This crossbow that she's got right here. I've already made that. That was my first weapon I made, and it's really quiet. You shoot saw blades, circular saw blades at people. Now, where you get so many saw blades from, I don't know. I haven't figured that one out. But yeah, you go around and you have to get stuff because it's after the bombs went off, so you have to go around and not necessarily have regular guns. You have to craft weapons, and I'm not 100% sold on that idea yet. But I'll do a playthrough. So far, I'm liking it. Days Gone is what I picked up. I've been hearing mixed reviews. People that are professional reviewers are not giving it great feedback, but actual gamers that are playing it are seeming to enjoy it. Me and my buddy at work, I've actually talked to him this morning on Discord. He was playing, that game where you be Michael Myers, get chased, dead by whatever. I don't think it's Death by Daylight. It's Dead something. Not really into that game. I really, and it's all, he's much younger than me, so he grew up on computer, co-op, playing against people. I do enjoy those type of games. That game, he keeps wanting me to play, and I just don't see where it's going to be fun. I don't even like watching people play. But, I tell you, I'm a first-person shooter. I play Fortnite. I never really got into Apex. I did like Call of Duty, the multiplayer, but not so much the whole, the Battle Royale one. I had a hard time seeing in that game. But anyway, back to what we're here for, the Days Gone. I love these type of games. And why I was telling all that, going depth into that, because I like story-driven games. I did not pick up World War Z yet, and I will because I like zombie games, but it was disappointing to learn it was 100% co-op. I want the single player immersed in the game itself. I don't necessarily like the co-op. But with this, I believe you can play either way. I haven't watched a lot of game because I haven't want to be spoiled on that. And of course, I did not bring anything to open this with. So bear with me. Or we're going to have fun watching old Big Scott open up a box that you just see me making faces open because it's just off screen where you don't get to actually see the box. And I was thinking about doing this in my sports room. I do my card videos so you can actually see everything. But it's a game. I'd rather do it in my game room. Have my Vader poster up. And that's why I don't like these round sticker things. You take them off, it ruins the box. So now my box is messed up. I'm not a reseller, so, but if I ever one day do, and this happens to be a big game, now the box is messed up. It's not a 10. That's why I wish I had my blade in here. Yes, I could have got up and went and got it, but oh well. I didn't. I didn't want to leave you guys. So there you have it. I got it off. And I believe this is supposed to have a statue in it and any DLC, any first day sale stuff. I opened it up. And inside it's a block. And I'm having trouble getting at it up now. Just having all kinds of trouble with this. So I'm going to flip her upside down and try to slide it out. And I did pre-order while I was there. They sold this at my area GameStop. I guess it's supposed to be a midnight release, but they sell it at 9 o'clock after the store closes. Oh, so, okay. Well, it's a box inside of a box. So, Days Gone. And I know he's supposed to be like a motorcycle club guy is the thing. That main character, if you played Force Unleashed a few years ago, 1 and 2, he was the main character in that. He's also been in a couple TV shows. Right now he's one of the main bad guys on Supergirl. So he's an actor. And actually, in Force Unleashed and a couple other shows, I've actually liked him being an actor. So I opened it up, slid it off. So it says, warning, mini art book contains spoilers. Do not open until story is completed. I've never seen that. That's great. Spoiler alert. So that was on the top. So on the top, it looks like it's an art book and a game. And man, it looks like it's quite a bit of stuff in here. I know it's a statue in here, which is going to be my second gaming statue, which I'm happy about. The art book, I'm not going to open it up because I don't want to spoil anybody or even myself. But I know, I mean, look at this picture. It's the picture. They have a stand inside the store that I am trying to talk them into letting me have. I don't know where I'm going to put it. This room's not big enough. It might have to go into my storage area. I'm just going to crack it open for myself. I think here's a better picture of the one I showed you on the back. I've seen some streamers playing a little bit of it. I didn't watch much. I just want to see what it looked like visually, and it is a very pretty game. I haven't even only seen one of because they're not zombies. I think they're infected, or they're calling them something else. The people that made the game the last 2 years at E3 and other events has made sure to put out there they are not zombies. They have a sickness. So yeah, I don't see much. I mean, it's still shots of the game. I don't know how it possibly could be actual spoilers, but it tells you how they drew them. And I know there's infected animals. I mean, if anybody's watched any of like gameplay for the last 2 years where they've been trying to push this game. So, Steelbook. Awesome. Love Steelbooks, you know. Or sharing the pickups where I bought a Call of Duty just because it was a Steelbook for $10. And it's pretty cool. It looks like it's got like tape on the outside. Don't understand. Oh, so this is the actual music from the game. Because it's got, I'll open it up and it's got another spot for a game. And then I look down. So the next layer, let me show you that. Yeah, I should have put the camera above me, but we don't have a good way of doing this. So next is going to be, it looks like the actual game and coverage. It looks like it's got motorcycle patches, and yeah, I said motorcycle, which is huge. Motorcycle riding around where I live is humongous because it's so cold. When they actually get to ride, there's a lot of people. So here's that artwork. This world comes for you is what it says on the back. Just want to share that real quick. But yeah, they're really selling the fact that there's hordes in this game. And I've already seen that when they were really pushing this game at E3 and other ones, that they're hordes and they see you, and yeah, they're brutes. They break down doors and stuff, but they will. They have some thinking involved, so you can't just hide from them. They're not slow moving. And see, that's the other thing about World War Z was that if you read the book, it's so set up great for single player games where you can play with different people into different stages of the game in different parts of the world. The movie looked, and the co-op part just looks like it's, I don't know, just taking on hordes. It looks like almost like a defense, high-level defense game, which you can get on phones now. So, trying to get out this next part without destroying anything, and it's fighting me. So, what do? That's tape. I just want to get to the motorcycle stuff that's on here. And they have taped everything down. So I done slid the statue part out. It's a cool box. I can't wait to put this up in my room. They've understood that people display boxes, empty boxes, these games, and so they made the boxes, even like the monthly subscription boxes, are kind of displayable. So this will look good in my room. I'm gonna have to get a new shelf to start this on. My room is steadily growing slowly. I don't buy games like I buy. This is my secondary hobby. I like to play them. So if it's a game right there, I got this because I like to play it. And they said it was a special statue that came out for it. And I said, sure, why not? Part of me was saying, no, I don't really want to spend that much for a game that I haven't heard a lot of good things about. But pull. So it tells me to pull here. I'm totally lost. Does that not say pull? And I'm pulling the heck out of it. Jeez, I wouldn't survive in any apocalypse. I can't open up cardboard. So here we go. Yeah, you got stuff at the bottom. Don't really understand why they did it that way, but they make it so you have to destroy things to get to it. So is it worth it? Let's find out. So this is what I was telling you, like, you know, patch that you would see on the jacket of a motorcycle, because I think before the apocalypse he's in a motorcycle game, from what I'm reading. And I think you can choose how to play him. You can play him like a hard ass, or you can play him more of a helpful guy, or that type of stuff I really like. So here's the patch. And I guess these are iron-ons. That's what it looks like. Or stickers. Versus that dog, which I'm guessing is probably like the logo of his motorcycle gang or club, whoever it is. Bend Studios. Can't tell if they're stickers or I guess they are decals. Days Gone. And I guess we'll know it's a triangle this way, but the trees and the skull look up this way. So I guess it's a... You look for Zelda in this game? It's a Triforce? I don't... crack myself up sometimes. So that's nice. I mean, a lot of people love stickers. I mean, that seems to be the thing right now. I mean, I got some stickers to show y'all. I'm upcoming for next month for games I already got, but I'm hoping to get some more before I show you. I like to have a little substance other than here's these 2 games I picked up this month. I know a lot of people pick up a ton of games, but if you're watching us off my channel, you know I have more than one hobby, and I can't buy everything. Man, there is just no easy way to open this. I guess you're gonna just have to rip it open, Scott. And if you're trying to no way around it. I was kind of hoping it was taped like the other one, or a zip bag or something. And this is the other thing everybody loves. Buttons. Gee whiz. So there is 6 buttons here to put on your jacket or backpack. I guess, yeah, that's an upside down triangle. Crow at the bottom. Sam Crow. If anybody used to watch back in a couple years ago with, what was it, Sons of Anarchy. Got a crow down here on my finger. It has a little bit of that feel from what a little bit I've watched. I don't know if they borrowed from that or not. Kind of digging the new spin-off show that came from that. The Mayans. I haven't heard if that's coming back for another season or not. Not a motorcycle rider myself, but it was a pretty cool show. I guess you don't have to be to enjoy it, right? So, let's see here. I wonder if this is one of those statues you got to kind of put together. Nope. So, I can show you the box real quick before I take it totally dismantle it. So, it's together like this. I'm going to take the cardboard off, inserts, 1 cardboard insert, and it actually looks like a pretty cool statue. My God of War one, I really like that one. I mean, PlayStation's knocking it with these exclusive releases with these statues. They're kind of knocking those out the ballpark. So it is together like this in the plastic. Really can't see what it is yet. And it's got tape around both the sides. And the way it was packaged, it wouldn't have been damaged. I'm glad I didn't get this in the mail. The box it came out of, these 2 boxes were 2 in a case. So tightly in there, and it was one of those thicker cardboard with the compression, so they were boxed very well. The girl was having a tough time getting it out of the box. I thought I was going to have to go back there, and I was mentally telling her to flip it upside down to slide them out on the counter, but I've never seen her before in there. And they had new shirts on, and I guess they're trying to change their look. They had actually, instead of wearing her old t-shirt, she was wearing like a gray GameStop shirt. I guess they're trying to change their image. I'm just glad it's still there, so I don't have to do everything online. It's where I show my age a little bit. I like to actually, things like this, actually like to physically get them. I have bought some games online. Rather not. Being a little gentle with this, because you don't know exactly what the tape is taped to. Have to admit that. Gee whiz, thought I got it all. Thought I got it all, boys and girls. But I didn't. I didn't get it all. I could probably force it out. said, I'm more of a collector than a seller. But I like to keep stuff intact because I don't know who's going to get all this after me. He might want to just get rid of it. So, it's a little morbid to think of that. And I might want to get rid of it. I might want to get rid of my gaming stuff one day. But my dad, he is 72 and he still likes to play a video game every now and again. It's more computer games like, you know, he loves to play, what's that tile game where you match the tiles and things like that. But you know what? There's still a video game. He still has a couple of consoles under his TV in his living room. The Wii, and he always talked about him and his wife going to play it, but they never did. So, got 1/2 off. Sheesh, I'll have to figure that out later. So it's in this little plastic bag. Thought it was going to be a little heavier than what it is. It's not as solid made as the God of War. If it's got more plastic on here, I mean more tape. Nope. Okay, so it's the picture that we were looking at with just without all the zombies in the back. Very nice. A lot of detail in this. Tattoos. I mean, he's got rings on. I mean, it's a lot of detail. I mean, he's got maps down at his feet there. Newspaper or an alert. Zombie underneath of him that he ran over. I guess he shot him in the head. Got detail for that. I mean, plan on the back. The motorcycle got some detail to her. I was watching I can't remember her name, but she was playing this, and the bike, her bike didn't look like this, so I don't know if there's different stages in the game where you upgrade your bike or what. And I don't think you even have to play with a bike, you can just go by foot, but they said the map is so big, you almost have to have a motorcycle. So yeah, so there you go. There's the statue that comes with it. So I'll be putting this in today. Next month when I'm doing my what I'm playing now and going over my 2 months of pickups and why I picked those games up, I'll tell you what I think about it. I have a feeling I'm going to enjoy it, just the story mode, and I don't know it'll be the greatest game ever, but not every game has to be the end-all be-all. As long as it's just a good game, that's all I'm looking for. With that, get your controllers out, get to playing. Remember to subscribe, like, share. Until next time, see ya! Huh, very nice.